Last night, Kimmel, the late-night provocateur, made Elon Musk, the billionaire tech titan, cry on live TV after a fiery confrontation that left viewers floored. The studio in chaos, social media erupting with the fallout. Sources say what began as a high-stakes interview, with Musk touting his latest ventures, spiraled into a heated clash, with Kimmel's sharp jabs driving Musk to tears, in a moment that's already the night's viral bombshell. Before we dive into this wild unraveling, drop a comment with where you're watching from, hit subscribe for more jaw-dropping stories like this. Musk, the Tesla and SpaceX mogul, strode onto the set with his usual swagger, ready to hype his grand innovations, his bold plans. But Kimmel wasn't here for a fanfare, opening with a cutting jab. "Elon, you're a visionary or just a vision of disaster?" The quip, laced with venom, hit hard, and insiders say the audience felt it. Some chuckling, others tensing, as Musk smirked. "I'm a visionary, Jimmy. You're just a critic." The tension flared fast. Kimmel rolled a clip of a Tesla factory snag. Machines stalled. "That's Elon's vision," he grinned. "But is it progress or just a pileup?" Musk fired back, his voice steady. "It's progress, Jimmy. We build, you bash." The crowd splitting, some cheering, others jeering as producers watched, sensing the segment veering off script, trouble brewing early. Sources say the room buzzed, Musk's confidence held. But Kimmel's eyes glinted. He saw a crack, the stage set for a confrontation that would end in tears. What's got everyone hooked isn't just the start, it's how fast it turned fierce. Musk leaned in. "You don't get my grind, Jimmy. I'm shaping the future. You're shaping snark." And Kimmel struck. "Future? You're shaping a mess. Elon, I'll prove it." His jab, personal, piercing. The crowd gasped. Some shouted, others filmed, as the clash took a raw turn, with Musk's jaw tightening, Kimmel's grin widening, the night charging toward a fiery, tear-soaked breakdown, the heat just beginning to sear. The fiery confrontation on Jimmy Kimmel Live last night surged into a blazing onslaught as Jimmy Kimmel, his sarcasm a live wire, began tearing into Elon Musk, the billionaire tech titan, with a series of sharp jabs that turned a tense interview into a volatile showdown, leaving the studio electric, producers on edge, Musk's composure starting to fray. Sources say after Musk's bold claim, "I'm shaping the future," and his dismissal of Kimmel's snark, the host fired back with venom, fueling a clash that's already scorching the internet. Kimmel, his grin sly, zeroed in on Musk's lofty boasts. "Mess, Elon. Your cars crash. Your rockets burn." His voice edged with mockery as he rolled a clip of a SpaceX launch failing, flames erupting, the crowd reacting fast, some chuckling, others murmuring, while Musk's tone stiffened. "Burn? We pioneer, Jimmy, you just poke." His retort firm, clipped, drawing cheers, boos from the divided audience, the tension thickening with every word. The host pressed harder. "Pioneer or prankster, Elon. You're a one-man disaster flick." Sources say Musk's eyes narrowed, his voice rising. "Disaster? I've changed the game, Jimmy. You've changed channels." The comeback bold, strained, the crowd erupting, some shouting, "Go Elon," others jeering, as producers whispered, "He's hooked," their headsets buzzing. The segment slipping from control, friction mounting. Kimmel grinned. "Channels? You're the rerun, Elon. Your fuse is lit," his jab cutting, personal, stoking Musk's fire. What fueled the storm wasn't just the taunts. It was Musk's defiance. Insiders report he leaned forward. "Rerun? I've got vision, Jimmy. I'm building empires. You're building laughs." His tone raw, intense, and Kimmel struck back. "Empires? You're building flops, Elon. Look at you," pointing at his tense grip. The audience splitting wider, some chanting, "Kimmel? Kimmel?" Others jeering with phones filming, X posts surging. Musk's rattled. One read, racking up likes. As the clash grew fiercer, Musk's mask slipping. The studio pulsed with heat. Sources say Musk's hands tightened on the desk. Flops? I'm the future, Jimmy. I'll outlast your snark. His voice trembling slightly. And Kimmel pounced. Future? You're a punchline now, Elon. Cracking live. His words ruthless. Cutting. The crowd roaring, some standing, others yelling, while producers signaled a break, their hands waving. But Musk pushed over. I'm not cracking, you're nothing. His bravado wobbling, the chaos swelling, with insiders noting, he's fraying. The night charging toward a tearful, fiery peak, Kimmel's assault unrelenting. Jimmy Kimmel. Liv turned into a blazing furnace last night as Jimmy Kimmel, his sarcasm a battering ram, ramped up a fiery confrontation with Elon Musk, the billionaire tech titan. A relentless barrage turning a heated clash into a public breaking point, leaving the studio tense, the audience split. Musk's defenses crumbling under the strain. Sources say Musk's shaky vow, I'm not cracking after defending his future, met Kimmel's ruthless taunt, sparking a meltdown that's now gripping every platform. Kimmel, his grin wicked, sharpened his attack. Punchline, Elon. Your Tesla's a joke. Your rockets flop, his voice biting, mocking, as he flashed a montage. Tesla crashes, SpaceX debris falling. The crowd reacting hard, some laughing, others gasping, while Musk's jaw clenched. Joke. I'm a trailblazer, Jimmy. You're a hack, his voice loud, trembling. The audience surging, cheers clashing with boos, as producers watched, hands twitching, the live feed holding, tension soaring. The host dug deeper. Trailblazer? You're trailing chaos, Elon? Look at the wreckage. His jab vicious, personal. And Musk snapped back. Wreckage. I've soared higher than you'll ever dream. His words fierce, faltering with strain. The crowd splitting, some shouting, Lift off, Elon. Others jeering, with phones filming, X-posts exploding. Musk's shaken, one read, trending fast. Kimmel grinned. Soared? You're sinking now, Elon. Your mask's slipping, pointing at his flushed glare. The audience roaring, some chanting, Break him? Others pleading, Chill, as the chaos swelled. What turned the heat into a wildfire wasn't just the barbs, it was Musk's unraveling. Insiders say he stood, gripping the desk. Sinking? I'm steel, Jimmy, I'll bury you. His tone raw, quaking, and Kimmel fired back. Steel? You're rusting, Elon. Tears are your fuel. His taunt ruthless, the crowd splitting wider, some rushing the stage edge, others yelling, with clips hitting X. Musk's cracking, racking up shares, as Musk shouted, I'm not rusting, I'm invincible. His voice cracking with emotion, hands shaking, the room igniting. The studio became a pressure cooker. Sources report producers signaled security, their voices urgent. He's shaky. But Musk pressed on. You're a nobody, Jimmy, I'm the future. His fury trembling, sweat beading as Kimmel stood. Future? You're a sob story, Elon, breaking live. His command sharp, piercing, the crowd erupting, some tossing cups, others live streaming, while Musk roared, I'm not breaking, you're nothing. His voice thick, eyes glistening, the confrontation, peaking, with insiders noting, he's on the edge, the night hurtling toward a tearful collapse, Kimmel's assault unyielding. Jimmy Kimmel Live hit its explosive climax last night, as Jimmy Kimmel, his wit a relentless hammer, drove Elon Musk, the billionaire tech titan, into an emotional collapse during a fiery confrontation, a brutal showdown spiraling into a tearful breaking point on live TV, leaving the studio in chaos. Viewers stunned, the internet a blaze of reaction. Sources say Musk's quaking roar, I'm not breaking, after claiming invincibility, met Kimmel's final crushing strike, sparking a meltdown that's now the night's viral heartbreak. Kimmel, his smirk ruthless, landed the fatal blow. Breaking, Elon? You're a wreck. Tears are coming. His voice sharp, cruel, as he flashed a mock reel. Tesla breakdowns, SpaceX flops, Musk's wild claims. The crowd reacting hard, some laughing, others gasping, while Musk's face twisted. Wreck? I'm a titan, Jimmy. You're a speck. His voice booming, fracturing with strain, the audience surging, cheers clashing with boos as producers watched, hands frozen, the live feed holding, chaos exploding. The host pressed the wound. Titan! You're a tire fire, Elon, burning live. His jab vicious final, and Musk lunged forward. Fire! I've built the world, you've built nothing! His words furious, eyes glistening with Kimmel pouncing. World? You're a crying king. Elon, your crown's wet. Pointing at his trembling frame. The crowd roaring, some chanting, Cry, cry! Others shouting, Hold on! As phones filmed, X-posts surging. Musk's done! One read, trending fast. Musk roared, I'm not crying! You're trash! His hands slamming the desk, voice breaking, the chaos peaking. The confrontation floored the studio. Insiders say Musk stood fully. Trash? I'm a legend, Jimmy. I'll outlast. His voice raw, choking with emotion as Kimmel leaned in. Legend? You're a sob, Elon, leaking live. His taunt merciless. The audience surging, some standing, filming, others yelling, with clips hitting X instantly. Musk's breaking live. One read, racking up shares, another showing his roar. He's lost it, going viral, millions watching. Musk shouted, I'm not leaking, I'm steel. His voice thick, eyes welling, the collapse overwhelming, his defiance gone. What sealed the tears was Musk's breakdown. Sources report he gripped the desk. You can't do this, Jimmy. His voice a mix of rage, despair, a tear streaking as he swiped it. While Kimmel laughed, Can't? I did, Elon. Cry it out. His words brutal, final. The crowd erupting, some rushing the stage, others chanting, He's down, as Musk sank back. I'm not crying. His voice a whisper, hands shaking. The confrontation complete, with insiders saying, He's shattered. The night ending with Musk in tears. Kimmel's triumph absolute. Jimmy Kimmel. Liv plunged into raw pandemonium last night as Jimmy Kimmel, his wit a crushing force, made Elon Musk, the billionaire tech titan, cry on live TV after a fiery confrontation. His tearful collapse leaving the studio in turmoil. Viewers reeling, the internet exploding with the fallout of a clash that broke him live. Sources say Musk's choked whisper, I'm not crying, as a tear streaked, marked his defeat, with Kimmel's glee driving the night's shattering peak. Musk, tears spilling, sank into his chair. I'm not crying, his voice a ragged sob. Swiping at his face, his frame trembling as Kimmel stood, arms wide. Not crying, Elon? You're a river. We see it. His taunt sharp, victorious. The crowd roaring, some cheering. Broke him, others gasping. No way! While Musk's hands shook, tears pooling, his empire crumbling under the studio lights. The live feed, capturing every wrenching sob, his figure a shadow of the titan he claimed. The audience lost all control. Insiders say some surged forward, phones flashing, filming Musk's tear-streaked face. Others pounded seats, shouting, He's down! While a few cried support. Stay strong, Elon! The room a clash of noise, with producers stunned, their headsets buzzing. He's crying! Keep it live! One stammered. The broadcast holding, showing the desk where Musk wept, now a monument to his ruin. Kimmel leaned in. That's the Musk meltdown, folks. Tears on tap. His voice dripping scorn, sparking roars, laughter, as chaos reigned. Some tossing cups, others live streaming, the energy wild. What turned this moment into a spectacle wasn't just the tears. It was Musk's fall. Sources report his last gasp. "I'll come back," sobbed as he hid his face, barely audible, his bravado drowned in grief, while Kimmel waved, "Back? You're washed up, Elon. Cry it out." His final barb ruthless, the crowd splitting wider, cheers crashing against boos, with X exploding, clips of Musk's sobs trending. "He's crying," one post read, racking up shares. Another of his collapse, Kimmel broke him, going viral, millions watching the wreck loop. Insiders say producers let it roll. The ratings spike a goldmine. The chaos too raw to cut. The immediate aftermath hit like a storm. Musk's team scrambled backstage. Sources hint he sobbed into a towel. "This is a nightmare," his voice. A broken rasp, aides rushing to shield him while Kimmel strutted. "That's how you melt a mogul," he quipped to the crowd, their cheers deafening, some surging the stage, others filming, as security hovered. The night's end, a tear-soaked wreck. Online, the tide turned fast. Musk's tears, one thread read, "Kimmel's king." Another claimed, with analysts noting, "He crushed him live." The hosts' win locked, the fallout poised to blaze on, a tempest just beginning. The fallout from Jimmy Kimmel making Elon Musk cry on live TV after a fiery confrontation on Jimmy Kimmel Live last night has ignited a global firestorm, with the billionaire tech titan's tearful collapse ending in his broken backstage sob. "This is a nightmare," turning a clash into a viral sensation, leaving Musk's image in ruins, Kimmel's triumph roaring, the internet, airwaves buzzing with takes that won't fade. Sources say what began as a bold hype session ended with Musk in tears, his downfall a digital blaze. The clash's ripples shaking everything in its wake. Musk's backstage breakdown landed like a bomb. Insiders report he slumped, sobbing into a towel. "This is a nightmare," his voice a raw rasp. Aides hustling him out as cameras swarmed, while X erupted. His tweet, "I'll rise stronger," posted later, pulling 180,000 likes, but swamped by replies. "You cried, Elon," trending fast, with clips of his tear-streaked face, sobs looping millions of times. "Musk melted," a viral thread claimed. Memes of his collapse captioned, "Tesla tears," flooding TikTok, Instagram. Supporters rallied, "He's human, they're cruel," one post begged, but the tide surged, his shine wrecked. Kimmel's camp basked in the victory. Sources say his next show opened with, "We had Musk, I jabbed, he leaked." His quip smug, victorious, pulling record ratings, a 70% surge, snagging viewers hooked on the chaos, while insiders hint he's gloating. "Tears were my prize." His team buzzing, plotting more bold strikes, with analysts noting, "He owned it," though some whisper, "Musk's plotting." The win edged with heat. The crowd's cheers echoed. Kimmel, reigns ringing online, locking his dominance tighter. The internet split like a chasm. Musk fans mourned, "They broke him, he's gold." One X post read, racking up shares, while critics cheered, "Musk's a crying flop." Another hit viral status, with debates raging, "Was it too far?" Trending, clips of his sobs dissected. "He cracked," one pundit said. "Kimmel played it perfect." Another added, predicting a Tesla PR mess, stock wobbling, SpaceX chatter spiking, his brand bruised. Sources say Musk's hold up, reeling, with talk of a comeback, maybe a Tesla stunt. His silence loud, the tears a scar that's sticking. The ripple effects are colossal. Late nights rattled. Experts call it a shift. Kimmel rewrote the rules or torched them, one said. Networks eyeing sharper edges or tighter control. Risking fade if they slip, while viewers divide, half cheer. He felled a titan, half cringe. Too brutal. The Clash, a cultural mark. Musk's ruin. Kimmel's peak. Carved in viral stone. This isn't over, it's a fuse. Musk's resurgence. Kimmel's next play. Set to ignite, so stay locked in. If you're hooked on this madness, smash that subscribe button now. Don't miss the next blaze.